What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, honey. Woo, today I was sitting at work and I said, wait a minute. I looked up, I said, wait a minute, today Thursday? I got so happy. I said, oh my gosh, tomorrow is Friday. Woo, I'm so happy because, baby, next week I got to get through Monday. I got to get through Tuesday. I got to get through Thursday. And, well, I skipped Wednesday. I got to get through Wednesday, too. And baby, Thursday at 3:10, my unofficial spring break begins. Now, my official spring break begins at 12:30 on Friday. But baby, I don't have to go in the building, so it's a day off for me. Okay? How's everybody doing today? Let me get to the chat and say hi to everybody before we get into this, honey. Yesterday, we had a great live with Simone, Girl Is That Legal, and Pam, the Law Intellect. If y'all didn't catch it, y'all catch it when we get off of here. We went over, we got some legal breakdown of the latest Bishop Lamore situation, baby. So, all right. Let's get into this. Also, El Teddy and I did a show yesterday over on the Teacher Project 2.0. Shout out to the 64 people that are already in the room. If you hit that like button, if you have not already hit that like button, yes. And I will be seeing my niecey Pooh over my spring break. She is going to host me in her city. I hope she's looking for fun things for us to do and fun places for us to go and fun restaurants for us to try. Since I'm going to be there hanging out for a couple of days, child. I know, Crispies, we talked about you guys yesterday on the show. Do me a favor. If you could email me or inbox me and let me know if there's any way that we can support you guys. If you want to come up on the show, the platform is yours. Crispies is talking about the educators in California are currently on strike. We talked about it on the Teacher Project yesterday. So do me a favor, email me on the regular, on the ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. I'll see that before I see the Teacher Project email. But definitely let me know if there's anything we can do to support you guys. Like I said, if you or anybody from your union wants to come on our platform and just talk about what's going on, you know that the platform is there for you guys. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody and then we're gonna get into these things, honey. Lemon Kush, what's up, L Love? Hey Layla, what's up, Miss Sharon? Tracy Wilson. You missed yesterday's meeting. It was your happy anniversary, girl. Listen, we celebrate Black love. The tribe meeting can wait. Y'all better go out there and celebrate that Black love, honey. Yes, congratulations to you guys. What's up, Ebs? It's been so long since I've talked to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, girl, we got to catch up. I literally just got off the phone with Abby. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Hey, Earl, Amir, Corey, what's up, Star? Mwah. Joshua, Tracy, what's up? What's up? That's my producer right there. Xavier, Just Coco, what's going on? Tan, Quake Simmons. Okay, Quake. But I heard that all I heard was the House Quake. I heard the Prince song all of a sudden in my head. What's up, Extra Smoke Dragon? What's up, boo? Miss Tansy. Hey, no, Miss Tanny. Miss Tanny. What's up, Monk Chip? Hey, lovely True Red. What's up? What's up? What's up, Sharice? Yes, Crispies. Janae. I got both my Janaes in the house. I got Dr. Janae, and then I got Niecy Poo Janae. Hey, y'all. I have to tell you exact dates. We literally had a conversation about exact dates. We literally, girl, I'm gonna need you to utilize that calendar app on your iPhone. I will tell you when I get off of here. I literally told you when I will be there. Anyway, you're really blessed with a good job. If I could do it over, I would be a teacher. Girl, I don't know about that because I'm trying to get out. And Lord willing, I'll be out soon. That's your line name? Okay, girl. What's up, Raven? I say Raven, but I think it's really more accurately Ravine. So I apologize. What's up, Fran J? Hey, Yana. Montrez. What's up, El Teddy? El Teddy was over there having all sorts of sugar spikes, y'all. Y'all wore him out over there today. Y'all wore him out. Oh my goodness. So, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my moms always, but a special shout out to my members who are lit up in green. I'm gonna have something really special for members. I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to get it done sometime in the next week. I think I'm gonna do a call-in show. I think I'm gonna do a members only call-in show. So we're gonna let you guys come on here and speak what you need to speak. But only the members will have the link, so you guys can come up on the platform. Yeah, I know I don't open up my platform often, but I think I'm gonna do a members only call-in, so you guys can come up here and talk about whatever we've been talking about. We can talk about Lamour, we can talk about Xscape, we got SWV, poor Tasha K. We got this ultimate girls trip going on, grown and got. We got a lot of stuff happening. So I thought about that the other day. I said, "Ooh, I don't do it often. Maybe I'll, open up." But I'm fleshing it out in my head, so I'll let you guys know. But definitely member. Oh, and I have something else for the members. Members, I have a discount code for you guys for the candles. I'm gonna post it when I get off of here on the members only. Thank you guys for those of you who have been buying candles. I talked to my girl, Erin, who's doing the candles, and she gave me a discount code, so I'm gonna give it to my members. Okay, I have a quick unboxing, you guys. I saw this El Teddy. I'm gonna have to get you one. I'm gonna have to get one for El Teddy too. I had to wait till I got it and see what the quality was and stuff. You be buying stuff off of Instagram, child. You never know what you're gonna get. But look at what I got, you guys. I'm gonna wear this to work tomorrow. It is I'm with the band. Get it? I'm with the band, but it's banned books. It's some of the books that have been banned in the schools that we've been talking about. So I'm gonna order one for El Teddy now that I know it's a pretty good quality. It's not no fluke, but A Wrinkle in Time, The Color Purple, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, The Handmaid's Tale, The Bluest Eye, The Giver, Catcher in the Rye, Mice and Men, Bridge to Terapia. El Teddy know what it is. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sing, Huckleberry Finn, The Kite Runner, To Kill a Mockingbird. So I'm gonna have to get El Teddy one. So yeah, I'm waiting at the work tomorrow. Okay. Y'all, let's get into the shout out. It is 90. You want one too? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the web. Y'all know there ain't no receipt in here. Shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it to order El Teddy one. Ain't no receipt or nothing in the bag. It pops up on my. I'll let y'all know what it is. It pops up on my Y'all know once you order something on Instagram, it pops up 5,000 million times. I'll get it for you guys. I posted on the community wall. I'm gonna find it. Child, everybody banned. Nene, everybody is banned. The Giver, all up. Yes, they are all banned. You need one for. I'm gonna get the link. I'm gonna find it because it keeps popping. Of course, now that I'm looking for it, they're gonna pop up. But when I find it, I'll post it on the community wall. But it was one of those things I saw it and it was a impulse buy. And I said, damn, I should have got El Teddy one. Then I said, well, let me wait until I get it. Because y'all know sometimes what you buy versus what you get ain't always the same. Anyway, shout out to the 105 people that are in the room. If you guys could please hit that like button. It is a free way to support the channel. Although, donations are appreciated, but they are not required. The like button is all I ask. Just give me the like button. Oop, wrong one. All right. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go and hit that subscribe button. Hey, Cams, what's up, boo? Mwah. We ain't talking about nothing yet, child. I've been running my mouth. You know how I do. You know I give y'all about a good 10 minutes of nothing, child. You not late. You just got out of your last exam. Come on in, girl. We still got seats down front. Well, something that just hit the timeline literally is Google says T-shirt Palace. Crispies. T-shirt Palace 19. Okay. It won't let you put the link in the chat. Abby, can you or Tracy, can one of y'all go find the link for me if you can put it in the chat? Thank you, Crispies. Thank you, baby. Hey, Jessica, good evening. I'm new here, been watching you for some time, and I enjoy your comment. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, and I want to say that too. I want to thank you. If you are new here, I have been picking up. Listen, I have hit this Xscape SWV algorithm, and I am happy about it. Y'all know I ain't gonna complain. But if you guys could please, if you are new here, if you are a new subscriber, and you just found me over the last week or so, come on down and say hi. Listen, we don't bite and we have a good time. We will welcome you to the tribe. I want to thank all of my new subscribers because, baby, I ain't even gonna lie. I've been like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Every time I look at my YouTube, I got more subscribers, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys that are here. I appreciate you guys that are here. Okay, so let's start with this Beyonce situation because this literally just hit the timeline as I was going live. So it says that Beyonce and Adidas have mutually agreed to part ways. Beyonce will keep control of the name Ivy Park, which I'm sure was in her agreement, her original contract that she signed with Adidas, that if and when the partnership ended, she gets to keep the name Ivy Park. I mean, Ivy Park is what isn't that the name of her? No, that's Parkwood. But I'm sure that but Ivy is her baby's name. I'm sure that was part of the deal. Now, it'll be interesting to see what she does with it now. It'll be interesting to see if she, decides to do her own, brand, like do it under her own brand, like Rihanna did with Savage Fenty or whatever. It'll be interesting to see if she's going to link back up with her mom. I mean, we know they did the House of Darion. Now, y'all be talking about the House of Darion. I never bought nothing from the House of Darion because y'all know I wasn't going to buy nothing from there. But it'll be interesting to see if maybe her and her mom link back up and she puts her mom in charge of Ivy Park. I think that would be epic. Because listen, House of Darion might not have been y'all's cup of tea, but can't nobody say that Mama Tina don't know how to make a costume and design an outfit, okay? And I think that would be a cool thing to put Mama Tina in charge. Did I say Mama D? Y'all know I didn't mean Mama D. I meant Mama Tina. Y'all know I didn't mean no Mama D. But I think that would be cool. The reality of the situation is this. Beyonce's fans are going to buy Ivy Park. Now, are they going to do the numbers that Adidas wanted her to do or needed her to do? Maybe not. But will it be a lucrative brand? It absolutely will. And like I said, I've liked some of the pieces that have come out of Ivy Park. I haven't liked all of them, but I've liked a lot of them. And I think it's some cute thing. But again, we have to go back to, now that it's no longer Adidas, are the people going to buy it? And again, the Beehive will. We know the Hive is going to buy it. The Hive is going to buy it. But, so we'll see. But that literally just like, as I was going live, literally just went out. Beyonce needs to leave the fashion lines alone. It ain't her lane. Well, neither is acting, but she insists on doing that too. That would be T if Mama Tina took. I think Mama Tina could do it. The Hive wasn't buying it either. Oh, well, I thought the Hive. See, I'm not a Hiver. I know Ebby bought some. Ebby don't buy. Listen, Ebby bought some of them daggone Ivy Park sneakers, and y'all know Ebby don't be buying that kind of stuff. All the Ivy Park gets sold out on Adidas, but yeah, all of it. So that's why when I honestly think, this is my opinion. I'm not in the boardroom, and I definitely don't know the numbers. But I honestly think that them walking away, that Adidas walking away from Ivy Park is more about what they got going on internally than it is about Beyonce and Ivy Park. Because Ivy Park was selling. Every time they came out with a collection, that shit was selling. Every time that and again, I don't know what the projected. I wasn't in the boardroom, so I don't know what the projected numbers were. I don't know what the expectation was, and I know they said that with each collection the numbers were going down, but that's to be expected. When it first came out, of course, everybody was like, oh, Ivy Park, and they were all excited and ready to go. And with each collection, it maybe people weren't as excited, but people were buying it. I don't know. What's up, Kenneth? We got some new Kenneth. Now Kenneth is the head Ursha. If you new to the tribe, Kenneth is the head Ursha. So if you need a welcome packet, y'all need to see Kenneth. Okay, Kenneth is gonna raise his hand, and y'all gonna get the welcome packet from Kenneth. This is my Milani lipstick, Poison Apple. This is Poison Apple, Milani Poison Apple. I need to let me say I'm not allowed to buy no makeup, but I think lipstick don't count. And I need to buy me some lipstick. I wear my Ivy Park. You got your sweatsuit on today. See, that's what I'm saying. You just don't want to see it in city trends like Darion. Ooh. Ivy Park started with Top Shop first. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Lady of Virtue, go on and get you a drink, girl. Go on and make you a drink and come on down here. Go on and make you a drink and come on down here. So that's what's going on with people with that. Now, Tracy, hold on. I know I forgot Tracy sent me this. Hold on. We're gonna talk about this. Tracy sent me this yesterday. Now we have been trying. Now they done made it hard for us, y'all. They done made it hard for us, but we have been trying to follow this YSL trial. Now, let me explain something to y'all about YSL. For those of you that are new here, the YSL is the Rico down to the Atlanta with the Young Thug and the Gunna people and all of that. And listen, as far as I don't even think they have a jury yet. I don't know what is going on with this trial. I've never seen such a thing. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray Mel, for becoming a member. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Thank you. Now, listen. It says here that a juror at the YSL trial was caught live streaming the hearing after another juror told on her. First of all, y'all gonna stop snitching. Okay? Y'all are going to stop snitching. I want to know who snitched. Who snitched? I want to know if she like this or like this. Who snitched? That's number one. Stop all that snitching. Okay? That's number one. Hey, what's up? What's that they say or said? Say or said. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Peach. I'm not going to listen. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But thank you for being here, and thank you for the subscription. And y'all welcome all the new people that's coming down to the front. Y'all welcome all the new people that's coming down to the front. Thank you so much. Listen. It says here that a juror in the YSL case could potentially get 20 days in jail after she was caught on live stream during a hearing. Another juror that was sitting behind her told the judge, and they will have another hearing to determine her punishment. Now, is this the same judge that made that other juror write a damn 20-page essay? Is that him? Because we know he can be very creative in his punishments, okay? Y'all, this YSL trial, first of all, the judge already said that it's going to take about 6 weeks. That's just off of the evidence that they have. If we keep getting caught up in stuff like this, we got people bringing drugs into the courtroom. We got people passing them around like they at a party. We got one juror that went on vacation and was like, I see y'all when I get back. We got enough. Listen. First of all, I'm going to need y'all to stop snitching. Okay? She'd have got caught. She would have got caught. Somebody would have found out that she was live streaming. You ain't have to be the one to tell it. That's all I'm saying. Because now, for the rest of the trial, everybody going to be side-eyeing you. For the rest of the trial, you the snitch. You see what I'm saying? For the rest of the trial, they're going to be like this. Nobody going to want to sit next to you in the jury room, right? When it's time to go to lunch, I don't know if they sequestered or not, but when they go out for karaoke, ain't nobody going to call you. Ain't nobody going to call you to come and hang out. When they go to happy hour, you ain't never getting the invitation because you a snitch. You ain't have to tell that man. You did not have to tell the judge. No, you ain't missed the Xscape tea, Veronica. We getting there later, child. But anyway, so that's what had happened. I had forgot all about that little tidbit, that little tidbit and tea. Tekashi 6ix9ine, since we talking about snitches, Tekashi 6ix9ine allegedly got beat up the other day. Now listen, I don't know whether he really did or he didn't. I mean, I saw one picture and they were talking about how he had to be taken to the hospital by ambulance and he had all these injuries. He had, he had rib injuries and jaw injuries and his face was all beat up and bloody and all this stuff. But then I saw the video of him up jumping around. And I guess it could be adrenaline. I guess it could be adrenaline that had him all mad and hooting and hollering and pacing back and forth. Maybe that was adrenaline. But I don't know if it's real or not. I know I just don't care. Listen, I didn't care about Tekashi 6ix9ine before. I didn't. And I don't care now. I'm just reporting it to y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it was. So the boy got beat up. I mean, my thing is, I feel like he went a long time. I'm so confused. I didn't think cell phones were allowed. You know what? I know in federal court they can't have their cell phones, right? Listen. I'm trying to remember the last time I went to a courtroom. Was I able to have my cell phone? It's been so long since I've been in a courtroom. Ugh. I don't know. I know the federal court you can't have it because that's why nobody has cell phones during the Meg Thee Stallion trial. Well, no, that wasn't federal. That was a state case. Maybe it's courtroom by courtroom. Maybe it's up to the judge to decide. In Maryland, we can have our phones just turned off. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's been so long. Maybe it's a court by court thing. I don't know, or state by state thing. But clearly in this judge courtroom, because remember, they were even streaming. Some of the court proceedings, they've been streaming for the YSL. So, I don't know, child. You can have the phone, but it can't be on in the courtroom. Okay. Depends on the state. In Maryland, you can have your phone. Yeah, see, it's been so long. And see, when I do jury duty and stuff, I have to do it in D.C. But let me knock on some wood. I ain't been called for jury duty in so long. I don't remember the last time. I remember the last time I went, but I never got out of the jury room. I went down, I sat in that jury room, I watched that video, and I sat there for a couple of hours, and then the lady hooked me up. She was like, I think, they ask you, one of the questions they ask you is something about having a handicap or something like that. And I told the lady, I said, well, I don't have a handicap. I said, but I can't stand for long periods of time because I have an autoimmune situation and I can't stand for long periods of time. But if there's a seat and I can sit down, I'm good, right? Child. Next thing I know, she was like, I sat there for like maybe an hour and a half, and she was like, I went over there. She said, I'm going to go ahead and let you go home. I said, did I do something wrong? She said, no, you good. She said, I'm just going to go ahead and let you go. She said, and I feel like in her mind, she was hooking me up. She said, we're going to still pay you for the whole day. Okay. Okay, then. Child. Here in North Carolina, you got to have the sound off. Okay. I think in federal building, you can't have it at all. They have lockers at the metal detectors if you don't leave it in the car. Okay. I remember one time I went to court and for some reason, I had a camera in my purse. Don't tell me. This was so long ago. This was years ago. This one I didn't have a camera on my phone. That's how long ago it was. And for some reason, I had a camera in my purse. I do not know why. But back then, you carried cameras because you didn't have a camera on your phone. So for whatever reason, I had a camera in my purse. And I remember they made me walk all the way back to my damn car and put that camera up in my car. I was so mad. Reparations. What we reparating? Kenneth, you down there hollering for reparations. What we reparating? Okay, what else we got going on here today? Um, I guess we could go ahead and do a shit we don't care about moment. So for those of you that are new here, we have a segment here called News We Don't Care About. This falls under the category of news we do not care about. It seems as though Hulu is going to give us a Diddy and the Family reality show. Now, we all know that Diddy just recently had a brand new baby by some woman that I guess he dating. Me at jury duty. Okay. Right, Abby, you know I want to do I was mad because y'all know I want to do jury duty. I'm probably one of the few people in the world that want to do jury duty. But the reality of the situation is that Diddy, I don't know if we care. Like, do we really care about a reality show with Diddy and all 20 of his kids? I mean, is he gonna try to give us like a 2023 version of Run's House? Remember, Run's House was all wholesome and family, and it had like the little, positive message at the end of every episode. Like, is that what we doing? And it's on Hulu, which means that people got to pay for it. Now, I mean, of course, I already pay for Hulu because I got all the damn things. But do we care? I feel like I don't care. Run's House was good. I really used to love me some Run's House. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't think I care about Diddy's house. I just don't think I care about Diddy's house. I don't think that's what I need in my life. Now, if y'all want to see it, it's coming to Hulu. It's going to be streaming, down to the Hulu. I don't know when, where, how, or what, but, it's going to be streaming down to the Hulu. Okay? All right. Now, I pass on Diddy. It will be fake anyway. You know it's gonna be fake. You know it's gonna be fake, child. Ooh, Cherie said she ain't like Run's House. I did. I like wholesome reality TV. I like wholesome. I mean, I know we gotta get ratchet. Y'all know I love the ratchet too. But I like, I told y'all before I used to like Holly Robinson Peake's reality show with her family. I liked her. Well, I love Holly Robinson Peake. I know I do. I love her. I liked Shanice and her husband. Y'all know who her husband is. I like their reality show. I thought it was real wholesome. I liked Kim Whitley's reality show, talking about raising her, her son that she adopted. I loved all of it. Father son. That's what I thought, Diamond Pearl. Yep, this was news we don't care about. This is news we don't care about. Shoot, I still watch Chrisley. Listen, that damn Chrisley is a fool. Did y'all see when he complained about the conditions at the jail where he is? And then people clapped back and was like, sir, go have several seats. You are in jail. Go have several seats, girl. You are in jail. Well, they ain't say girl. But go have several seats. You are in jail, sir. Ciao. All right, y'all. Anyway. Got a few more things before we get to the update with the Xscape people. Listen, I'm at the point now where I'm really starting to feel sorry for the Xscape people, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it though. It was something I was going to say. That's why I'm pausing, because it was something I was going to say and I'm forgetting it. Yeah, Chrisley's son, the oldest son, he was arrested for assault. He was arrested for assault. All right. Shoot. It was, y'all, I'm hesitant because, like I said, it was something I was getting ready to tell y'all, and I cannot remember it now. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, it'll come to me or it won't come to me, child. We're gonna get into it. You never watched them? Were they good? The Chrisleys, I thought the Chrisleys was good to the point where I honestly thought it was a fake. I thought it was a spoof. When I first watched Chrisley Knows Best, I thought he was a comedian. And I thought his show was a spoof of reality shows. I never thought it was serious, right? I thought it was a spoof of reality shows. And that's what was funny to me. Okay, so La Roche did an interview with The Cut, and he gave a little clarity. Thank you so much. He gave a little clarity on why he has decided to retire. I'm gonna just play you guys a couple of little quick clips so he can kind of give you. It was very abrupt. For those who don't know who La Roche is a celebrity stylist. He was one of the judges on Legendary, and so he abruptly last week announced that he was retiring, and there was a lot of speculation as to why, the when, the what, the when, the where, how of it happening. So I'm gonna let you guys hear a few little quick clips about it.
100,000% retiring. Nobody can say what's forever and what will happen, but at this moment, and in my mind, I'm definitely retiring from celebrity styling. I'm not retiring from fashion because I love it so much, but celebrity styling, being of service to other people in the way that I've been of service to them, I'm retiring from that.
Okay, so he said that he's not retiring from the fashion industry as a whole. It is just celebrity styling. And
when I started working with Anne Hathaway, I was the first Black stylist that was working with A-list white talent, and it was a big deal, right? It was a big deal in the community of Black stylists. I think what it did was show the industry that we are just as talented, and that we can do talent other than Black girls. That was a really important moment in my career, and it was a really important moment for other people's careers. Because it just wasn't happening. It just absolutely wasn't happening. And
okay, and I'm gonna let you just listen to one more quick clip, and then I'm gonna
like I couldn't breathe, and me releasing that and letting the world know that I'm done with this was the first time that whole week that I really felt like I took a deep breath. And yeah, it's like, I don't want to suffer no more. I don't want to be unhappy. I don't want to be at the beck and call of people and their teams. And yeah, I want to take some time and figure out, how to live.
So let me say this. I've looked at a full interview, and what I walked away. First of all, he said he does not have an issue with Louis Vuitton or the team at Louis Vuitton. And I know that's one of the things that was going. Around is that it was because at the Louis Vuitton fashion show in Paris, he didn't have a seat with Zendaya. He's Zendaya's stylist and friend. They are friends, and they've become friends, like in real life friends. And he said that he was not upset that there wasn't a seat for him. He said because he shouldn't have assumed. He said, I'm so used to sitting with her at the fashion shows, and as the fashions come down, we talk about what she likes, what she doesn't like. We're working. And he said, I got so comfortable with that I wasn't mad that there wasn't a seat for me. My problem is now, where am I going to sit? And the cameras got me in that moment. And Zendaya, Zendaya tried to give me the seat that belonged to one of her assistants. And he was like, no, I'm not taking your assistant seat. He said that clip, it looked one way, and that's not really what was going on. Now, do I think he was upset? Absolutely he was. He was upset. If you're used to sitting next to her and there's always a seat for you, and you show up and there isn't a seat for you, you're mad. I'd be mad, and you're embarrassed because it happened in front of everybody. You're in the front row of the Louis Vuitton show in Paris. Hello, during Paris Fashion Week. Yeah, you mad. You mad. But I understand what he was saying. Like, listen, this is what it's always been. But what he did say, or what I did hear, I shouldn't say, this happened right after Oscar weekend, right? Now, from my understanding, he styled a lot. And I think somebody I don't know if it was Xavier or somebody else said this as well. He styled a lot of talent for Oscar week. And there was a particular situation that he had with a particular artist that I think was so out of pocket that he was like, you know what? I don't have to do this anymore. I think, and Kenneth, I see what you're saying. You're like, how does somebody that he's giving drama queen, how does a stylist retire? A stylist retires just like everybody else retires. They say, I'm no longer going to do this. And I think that, I think sometimes people get stylist confused with assistant. I'm your stylist. I show up with the clothes. I help you get in them. I help them look nice. We figure out what it is that you like, what you don't like. I figure out your style. Like, there's a process that we go through as me being your stylist, but I am not your assistant. I'm not your maid. I'm not your servant. And I think when you get to a point where your bank account got a couple of zeros in it, you no longer are willing to do the things that you were willing to do when you didn't have those zeros. Y'all understand? And I think that's in any situation. When we have more money, we put up with less shit. Let's just go on and call a thing. You have more money, you put up with less shit. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. And I think that's where he is right now, that he is in high demand. He does have other ways that he's making money in fashion. He doesn't have to style. And he certainly doesn't have to style celebrities where he has to deal with their egos and their management and their teams and all of these other things that I think were layers that were going on. And I think that he's being very diplomatic, which is smart. He's not burning any bridges. I think he's being very diplomatic in how he's addressing what decision he made and why he made that decision. And I think that's very smart. He said, listen, I don't have a problem with Louis Vuitton, even though in that moment he probably was ready to cuss Louis Vuitton out, right? He said, listen, I'm you never say never, but for right now, this is a decision I've made. And no, I'm not walking away from fashion. I'm just walking away from this aspect of the business. And I respect that. I can respect that. They did play Goo on Mary, and she was good. Yeah, they did this. Yeah, and Goo is good, and she's found other ways of being able to be creative in her talent. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have Goo style me because she knows how to style Black women who have fuller bodies, especially now that Mary are a lot fuller, than they used to be. I love the Goo, and she's a full girl, right? So I used to like some of this. I ain't like everything that Goo used to pull. Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like everything. But I used to like some of the stuff that Goo would pull for them on their reality show. I used to like Mary's reality show. And baby, then it got messy. That last 2 seasons was a little messy. Did you ask me if I live in North Carolina? I used to. I lived in North Carolina when I went to college in North Carolina. But no, I live in the DC area. Yeah, so I just wanted to give y'all that update because we talked about that. I knew what I was going to tell y'all. We were talking about that the other day, and y'all know I like to give y'all updates. When I get more information, I like to share the information with y'all. So we were talking about La Roche, and there you go. This is the other update. We found out what the scam was with Jamie Foxx. Somebody was trying to sell him a fake Rolex. And that is what had happened. Down to the movie set. And when he found out that they were trying to scam him and try to sell him this fake rolly, that's when he called the police and he shut that thing down. And he was like, let me tell you what ain't about to happen, okay? I know a real Rolex. I done seen a real Rolex. I own Rolexes Sears. And you're not about to sit here and give me a bad Rolex. That's not what you're going to do over here. And so I feel like that's what had happened. So that's the update for that. Now I liked Erica Campbell's reality show that she did. I think it was either on TV One or BET, where her husband Warren and their kids, and it was happening during the Roni Ron because she was doing her radio show out of her house and all that good stuff. Their show was pretty good. They dealt with her daughter with colorism. They dealt with her daughter with her weight. They dealt with Erica dealing with, her weight management and stuff. So I thought it was good. I thought it was a good reality. It only lasted 1 season. I knew it was only going to last 1 season, no child. I said, ain't nobody watching this but me, child. But I liked it. Yes, stylists and hairstylists of all caliber are next level. They can basically walk because their options are limitless. A very empowered position to be in. Yep. I agree, Lauren. You know, and especially when you're working for yourself, you have options. That's it. You got options. When you work for yourself, you got. I like the Man's too. The Man's reality show I thought was cute. I thought it was cute too. I did. I liked it. Yeah, I don't always need the drama. It's just that a lot of people don't really watch the drama. But I mean, don't watch the shows that don't have the drama. But I like the shows without the drama sometimes. It's a good little, it's a little change of pace. I heard Jamie was being extorted and he fired everyone because he wasn't sure who it was that was on the movie set. Ooh, Audrey. Now I did hear he fired a bunch of people. Now I heard he fired a bunch of people. Ooh, I'll keep investigating. I'm gonna keep investigating. I'll bring it back to y'all. I'm gonna keep investigating. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep investigating. All right. Now, listen. Shout out to the 200 people in the room. I hope I have about 170 likes. What my likes looking like, mods? What my likes looking like? 170 the things likes, please and thank you. Now let me tell you about these Murdoch people. Now we know that they got the daddy. We got Eric Murdoch. He was convicted a couple of weeks ago of unaliving his son and his wife. Listen, we can. It's only 100 likes. Come on, y'all, please. If you guys are coming in, you hanging out in the clouds, please hit that like button and come on down and say hi. We won't bite. I promise you, I don't bite. It's 200, y'all. We should have about 170 likes, child. He fired the executive producer. Okay, I'm gonna do some more research. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna do some more research on it. So now that they done got the daddy, y'all remember we did a whole video on it. You go back, we reviewed the Eric Murdoch, the documentary that was down to the Peacock. Well, y'all know there was two other people. There was the nanny, the housekeeper, and then it was the boy Stephen Smith, the young man who was unalived, who was gay, and he was linked to the son Buster. Baby, how about they done exhumed both of them bodies and they have labeled they labeled Stephen's death a homicide now. They have now labeled Stephen's death a homicide. And the housekeeper that died because they said that she got tangled up in the dogs and fell down the steps. They have exhumed her body as well because they suspect that maybe what their version of the story wasn't the truth. I said, oh, they all about to go to jail. Eric, you better prepare a cot for your son because he about to be right there next to you. Now, okay. Now the mama, I'm gonna read y'all what the mama has said. The mama has sent a letter. The mama has sent a letter to the FBI way back in 2016. Now I'm reading this from TMZ. Sandy Smith, the mother of Stephen Smith, sent a 4-page. I'm sending you a 4-page letter. Okay, sorry. A 4-page letter to the Federal Bureau of Investigation in 2016, hoping the agency would take over the case from local South Carolina authorities, whom she believed had covered up critical evidence in the case. Okay? Just to give you guys a little refresher course, as you know, Stephen was found dead in the middle of a county road in Hampton County near the Murdoch family estate on July 8, 2015. Police initially thought Stephen's death was a homicide because there were no signs he had been struck by a vehicle. Yet, the pathologist who performed the autopsy ruled it a hit and run, but Stephen's manner of death was left undetermined. Now, let me read y'all what this letter that the mama sent. Child, I can't see. Hold on, let me take my... Ooh, child, I can't see. Hold on, let me give it to you. My family isn't... Dear sir or madam, my family is in desperate need of your help. My 19-year-old son, Stephen Smith, was, unalived on July 8, 2015 in Hampton County, South Carolina. It has been apparent from the first week of this investigation that authorities are covering up critical evidence and we no longer know who to trust. Stephen's father and I were first told that our son was shot to death after running out of gas in the early hours of the morning and exiting his vehicle. Later that day, we were told it was a hit and run. Finally, investigators determined that he was beaten to death. He was attacked so violently that the entire side of his face was rebuilt for his funeral. Hampton investigators asked us at the time to continue to publicly say that it was a hit and run. They claimed they didn't want the killer to know they were looking for him. There have been no named suspects. The first call my family received after the murder was from authorities notifying us of Stephen's death. The second came very quickly that same morning from Randolph Murdoch. That's the granddad. That's Eric's father, Buster's grandfather. In fact, he called my ex-husband's cell phone as we waited in the police station for a positive ID. He said he heard the case and was interested in working pro bono as a liaison between the family and investigators. And that's the letter cuts off from there. So this lets you guys know that as early as 2016, they tried to get the FBI to come down there and see what was going on down in Hampton County. Baby, all of them going to jail. Everybody going to jail. Everybody going to jail. And of course, Buster said he ain't got nothing to do with it. But, I mean, what he supposed to say? What he supposed to say? I did it. I mean, he ain't R. Kelly saying I did it. So that's the update on that. I'm sure we'll continue to get tidbits and bits and pieces on what is going on with that. Okay. All right. We got a couple of more stories. I know y'all waiting. I know y'all waiting for us to get to to Xscape. We're going to get there in a minute. We got 2 more people to get through, and then we're going to be talking about the Xscape situation. I know that's what y'all waiting for. We're going to get there. Do we have 170 likes yet? Allegedly, Buster and Stephen were intimately involved, and Stephen called Buster the night he died. Yeah, that was one of the rumors, Audrey. And in the documentary, even the teacher, one of the teachers from the high school, sort of alluded to them having a relationship. But it was well known that they were, I don't know if friends is the word. You want to know what Tasha K was talking about? Oh, we're going to get to it. Okay, Quake. Hold on for me, Quake. Girl, the crazy thing is they put all of their household items up for auction yesterday. They could keep all that wicked spirit stuff. Child, who buying that stuff? Who is buying that? Oh, we up to 100. Oh, that's good. Thank y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Okay, 30 more people. We need 30 more people to hit the like button. We had 206. Let's get to a good 170, 180. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Child, I'm sure we're gonna keep getting these updates and these tidbits on these Murdochs. I honestly, even though as heinous as that crime was, I really feel like we've only scraped the surface. I feel like when they really start digging and seeing really what that family was doing and all the things that family was controlling and covering up and all of that, I honestly feel like that there's endless. It's just endless. When we think about, you said, they own slaves. It don't surprise me. The slaves are working overtime to reveal the truth about that. That's it. That's it. I'm sure they own slaves, child. You ain't gonna convince me otherwise. That's probably how they got their money to begin with. But when you think about, and this is on a real tip, y'all. This is real talk right here. When you think about, let me tell y'all something. Whenever people, especially young people, especially these young folk that want to always talk about, that couldn't have been me. Nuh-uh, back in slavery days, it couldn't have been me. Back during segregation, it couldn't have been me. I'm standing up. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I want, every time y'all hear a young person say that, I want y'all to show them this Murdoch family. And I want y'all to explain to them, here's a family that has controlled the criminal justice system in this county for the last 100 and something years, almost since the Civil War. Almost since the Civil War, they have been in charge of which cases get prosecuted. They were judges. There were attorneys on both sides for the prosecution, defense attorneys. They had money, and they controlled that county. And you can see, even in this case, with the different situations that happened, it wasn't even just black folk. It was anybody that crossed them, or anybody that felt like they were doing something they weren't supposed to be, that against what they wanted done. So when you think about, you see how the corruption, how it controls a whole county. Now expand that into an organization like the Klan, or when the police are the Klan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real easy for us to be like, I wouldn't have been me. I couldn't have done it. Baby. And I mean, yeah, your alternatives are to live in the place or move. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it would have been me, but I damn sure would have been one of the first to run away to freedom. I know that's right. Yeah, exactly. Honey, Gloria, the housekeeper, didn't just fall down the stairs. It hit her head. The fact that he stole every dime of the yes, took that money from them kids. And the thing was, if it wasn't for this, they didn't even know about the policy. Well, they knew. I think they found out right before this. But they didn't even know nothing about the policy. It wasn't even so much that he stole it. They didn't know they were supposed to have it. Child, he almost got away with it. Tasha and them mama wanted to get on TV to act the ass and be known like Mama Joyce, unless they both bitter and broken. Oh, we about to get to that. Thank you, boo. Every word you speak is true. The truth even worse. Exactly. Yes, give me my reparations. Shit. Give me something. All right. We have come to the point of the show. We got a lot of new people here. And we have another segment here that we call Shit We Did Not Ask For, okay? It's called Stuff We Didn't Ask For. If the word offends you, I don't want to offend nobody. Or shit we did not ask for. Now, usually it's food, right? Usually it's a food item or something to that effect. And the way we play the game down here is you hit the 1 if it's something you asked for, you want. It's a 2 if it's something you didn't ask for, you didn't want. And it's a 3 if it's a hell no. It's a 3 if it's a hell no. Now, for members, y'all have your own emojis. Y'all can drop y'all emojis in the chat. Members, drop your emojis in the chat. You have a yes, you have a no, and you got a hell no, okay? Thank you. Girl, Crispies, thank you for the Cash App. Girl, you want strike. You don't need to be Cash Apping me. You want strike, girl. You better keep that. Thank you, baby. Thank you. They say don't look a gift to us in the face. Thank you. I appreciate the blessing. Damn it. Okay. So the stuff we did not ask for, it goes a little something like this. Oh. Oh my goodness. It gets funnier. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the Xscape. Oh, Lord. Ooh. I just opened up my phone and it's just something real funny. I can't wait till we get there. Okay. But here's the shit that we did not ask for. Now, y'all tell me if y'all want this in y'all life. The team at Mythical Creation made these. They're not official Pop-Tarts, okay? They're not official, but they were available. These are Flamin' Hot Pop-Tarts. Now, these are not made exactly. These are not Pop-Tart, the brand, but they made them down to what was called Mythical Creations. Flamin' Hot Pop-Tarts. Who wants some? My students would eat these because they eat anything that's hot. They like them Takis. They like them hot Cheetos. My students would eat these. Ooh, they would love it too. Ooh. What up, Danny? Hey, boo. Baby, they would love it. My students would tear them things up, child. My students would tear them things up. Y'all hear me? I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of it. All right. Now, Sheryl Lee Ralph did an interview down to the Angela Yee show. And she said that she was assaulted by. Abby said, I knew it was a no before you started. You missed the question. The question was, it's okay, boo. The question was, do you want any of the Pop-Tart Flamin' Hot Pop-Tarts? Like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Pop-Tarts. Now, you like the Cheetos, however, it's a no for you. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think it's Joe Brown. She said that there was a TV judge who she said that he grabbed her from behind, turned her around, and forcibly kissed her. Let me read what she said, child. I'm gonna read it to y'all because I don't want to put no words in this woman's mouth. Okay, I don't want people saying that I put words in Sheryl Lee Ralph's mouth because I didn't do that. Now, Sheryl Lee Ralph said. Sheryl Lee Ralph said she was opening up about a frightening experience during an interview on. Okay, she said the man grabbed her by the grabbed me. This is her quote. The man walked in, grabbed me by the back of my neck, turned me around, and rammed his nasty ass tongue down my throat. She said that the execs she said at the time she was on a TV show that was on the same network. Now put a pin in that. She was on a TV show that was on the same network. Put a pin in that. And she said that what's up, Peace? Hey, boo. She said that the execs at the TV at the station, at the network, didn't want her to say anything because they didn't want to, they didn't want the publicity. Obviously, they didn't want the negative publicity. She said later on, one of the producers even said, "Well, it wasn't really that bad, was it?" You don't get to tell me what's bad and what's not bad when somebody rams their tongue down my throat uninvited. You don't get to do that. Now, she was clear to let us know that it was not Judge Mathis, which I was so happy because I would have been so disappointed if it had been Judge Mathis. I would have been telling him that you the crackhead, okay? But I feel like, and this is my opinion. Don't nobody come suing me. This is my opinion. I think it was Joe Brown. Let me tell you why I think it was Joe Brown. Now, I know it was more than 5 years ago. But up here in the DC era, and y'all DC people keep me honest, because this is how I remember it, but I might be remembering, incorrectly because this was 5,000 years ago. If I remember correctly, no, I am not. No, I already know I'm wrong. Before I even say that, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I was gonna say Joe Brown was on the same network as Moesha, but it wasn't. He wasn't. Not up here. Joe Brown used to come on Fox 5, and Moesha came on UPN. So no, that's not the same. It wasn't the same. Now maybe you know how these shows are syndicated. So maybe in some parts of the country, Joe Brown came on UPN. But here locally, he didn't come on UPN. Actually, Judge Mathis came on UPN. But I really feel like that's why she said it wasn't Judge Mathis, because she wanted to make sure that she cleared him. Which I can appreciate. I can appreciate that she cleared Mathis. But she said it was not Joe Mathis. Now, I can't think of too many male judges, white or black, back then. We had Judge, the guy that was on the People's Court, which was Judge Judy's husband. But again, he was on Fox 5 up here. Again, in this area, Judge Judy's husband, he took over the People's Court before the woman that's doing it now. He did it for a few years. And she was clear to say it was a man. And I mean, there are a lot of judge shows that are small or whatever. But I'm wondering, I don't know who it was. But if I had to vote, not that nobody asked me, but if I had to vote, that is where my vote would go. I'm just being real. That's where my vote would go. My vote would go to Judge Joe Brown. That's where my vote would go. We go to Joe Brown. Judge Wapner, child. It could have been Judge Wapner, but I don't know. Because Judge Wapner was gone a long time ago. But it could have been him. But we know it wasn't Mathis, because she was clear to say it wasn't Mathis. Joe Brown came on UBN. He did, Bobo. You sure? Bobo lived in my area, and I believe Bobo. If Bobo said it was UPN, then it was UPN. Well, then if Joe Brown came on UPN, then that's definitely my vote, because Moesha came on UPN. That's definitely my vote. I'm just saying. I've heard Joe Brown say some things that was very questionable. I'm just going to say. He did in New Jersey. Okay. Well, listen, if Vovo, oh, wait a minute, hold on. If Vovo say it, then I believe it. Oh, thank you, Reese. Reese say she stay in the bushes. Thank you, Reese's Pieces. Reese sent me a cash app too. Mwah, thank you. Listen, when y'all send me a cash app, if I call y'all by y'all YouTube name, I'll call y'all by y'all government name. So you send me a cash app, and I don't know who you are already. Put your government name in the memo, and so I can give you a shout out because I do like the shout. Okay, in New York, in North Carolina too. Okay, it must be UPN then. Then I'm remembering wrong. It must be UPN. Joe Brown is very misogynistic. I've heard him speak on different platforms now that he's retired and he doesn't, I guess, have to be PC. And some of the stuff he says, y'all, is very questionable. He has said some things. Thank you, Reese's PCs. She told me she be in the bushes, girl. She said I be in the bushes. UPN, yeah, I remember when UPN merged with the CW. Okay, all right, but that's my vote. My vote is this Joe Brown. Then, that's my vote. All right, y'all. But let's get to what I know we here to talk about. Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these sisters, child. These sisters still fighting. Okay, now let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning and work our way back, child. We'll get to Tasha K last because that is probably the most explosive of this situation. We'll get to her last. Let's start with the fact that I guess Natasha called herself fighting back. What you need? You said 15? Okay, thank you. Just the way he talked about Ike and Tina, I believe it was him. Oh, what he said about Ike and Tina? See, I'm in Arkansas, and I remember Joe Brown when he was a Memphis Circuit Court judge. He'd been a mess. I can't believe he tried it. Oh, so you know him for his works. Okay, yep, Joe Brown is a creep. He was already talking about them Hollywood pop. Well, listen, y'all. Unfortunately, them Scott sisters are still fighting, okay? Xscape still doing interviews, Natasha still doing interviews, and every time they do the interview, they say a little bit more. Every time there's an interview, they give up a little bit more information. Every time they say something, it's a little bit more to say. So recently, I think this happened yesterday, child. Tasha did an interview. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Thank y'all. Y'all showing me some love today. Thank y'all for the cash apps. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, I'm gonna give me some crab legs tomorrow for dinner. Y'all done paid for dinner tomorrow. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now, Tasha is now saying that Tamika made up this whole story about the checks and the money missing because she's upset because she got cut out of the solo deal. She said that she don't know nothing about no money. Now, somebody came in my inbox and told me that Tasha said she never got a check. And I asked her if she could give me the link to that interview. So I never heard her say that. So I don't want to repeat what I haven't heard myself. But I did hear her say that Tamika mad because she was supposed to be, that the gospel album was supposed to be like a duo, like a Mary Mary kind of thing, but that the record company only wanted to do the album with her. They didn't want Tamika on the album. And so Tamika is feeling upset, and that's why she made up this whole story about her missing money, because she's in her feelings because Tasha got the solo deal and she didn't. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I'm sure in their 35 years of being in the business and the fact that they were raised in a church and they have a strong church foundation, I am positive that in that time frame, they have talked about doing an album. I'm sure they did. You got two sisters that can sing that were already part of a successful singing group. I believe that at some point a conversation was had. Hell, they might have even laid a couple of tracks. Hell, they may have even talked to a record label. But here's what I don't believe. I don't believe that this is Tamika's way of retaliating against her sister. That is what I don't believe. That I don't believe. I do not believe your sister made this up as a way to get back at you because you cut her out of the gospel deal. And let me say this. Let's assume that that's true. See, y'all know how we do down here. We're gonna go down both roads, okay? So let's go down that road with you. Tasha, let's go on and get on. Come on, y'all. Let's go on down that road with Tasha. Why did you cut your sister out of the deal? If the agreement was for y'all to do an album together, why did you cut your sister out of the deal? Because listen, I'm gonna say the same thing now that I said 3 weeks ago when this whole situation started. Lord, I feel like we've been talking about this for 10 years, but it's only been 3 weeks, okay? But in this day and age in the music industry, all you need is a microphone. People, these rappers that are out here making millions of dollars are literally setting up studios in their bathroom. They putting egg cartons along the wall, and they are literally creating beats, and they are literally making music in their bathroom. You don't need a record label. We are past the days of needing to sign to a record company. We said this before. All you need a record deal for is for distribution. Girl, you could have took that $30,000 that you stole from your sister and put it with your $30,000, and y'all could have went into a studio and cut a whole damn gospel album, and y'all could have sold it independently and probably made more money than you gonna make signing the Motown gospel. It don't make no sense. So even if I believe you, Tasha, I still can't rock with you. Even if I believe you, which I don't, but even if I believe you, Tasha, I can't rock with you. Right, Candy got a whole damn studio. If you would be nice to her, maybe she'll let you use the studio and won't even halfway charge you. Now let's talk about the next thing. So that was Tasha's little 2 cents. Now let's talk about the next thing on the list. Tamika has further explained, because we had this whole conversation the other day about the money and how whether the bank broke the law, didn't break the law, what the bank shouldn't have done. Corey, my banking expert was in the building. She was here earlier. She might still be in the clouds, child. Rocky deserves it, child. So Tamika further explained how this check got cashed without her knowing. Now, here's what she explained had happened. And I believe her, because we had already had a whole conversation about, well, how did the bank do that? So at the time that this check was sent out, she said when Mama Diane, aka Tiny's mama, did the paperwork, she put Tamika's current address on the paperwork. The address was to New York. She said at the time she was living in New York. But somehow, it's so facto, miraculously, the address got changed and the check got sent to her mama house. Well, at the time, Tasha was living with her mama. Now, notice, Tamika didn't say my mama was living with Tasha. She said Tasha was living with my mama. And that's important because what that lets you know, or in my opinion, through my deductive reasoning skills, where that takes me is, Tasha, you living with your mama because you have to. Because maybe you'd have hit some hard times. Maybe some things didn't happen. And you and Rocky living in the basement. Now, that's what I got. I could be moving. Listen, I could be going too deep, y'all. Y'all let me know if I'm going too deep. Y'all let me know if I'm going too deep. But that's what I got from that. Okay? That's what I got from that. Now, with that being said, the check goes to her mama house. Somebody, we don't know who, although I'm sure Tamika has a strong suspicion who, but she didn't publicly say it, so I'm going to leave it there. Somebody endorsed the check. Somebody wrote Tamika's name and endorsed the check over to who? Rocky. Rocky cashed the check at his bank. Now, You say, that is $30,000. I know a bank needs more information. A bank needs more something to go by. Like the bank needs something. They're not gonna cash no $30,000 check. Well, guess what? Whoever, they created a whole fake email, Tamika Scott something she said at gmail.com, to communicate with the bank to basically say, hey, it's legit. I'm authorizing it. I did sign that check over. And to add insult to injury, they attached a copy of her passport as her ID to verify that it was her. So, rewinding back, remember what Candy said? She said because they do travel a lot and for payroll purposes and things of that nature, their management does have all that information. They have a copy of their passport. They know their social security number. They have their address. They have all of this personal information. And remember, Rocky was her manager at one time. After the bank broke up, Rocky was Tamika's manager and Latasha's manager. Remember? So Rocky would have had all access to all of this information. She said that the only reason why she knew that, she said because the copy, she said her passport was never signed. Now, I don't know why you ain't signing your passport. I thought you had to sign your passport, but she said her passport wasn't signed. But the paper that the bank used, that somebody sent to the bank, was signed with that same fake signature that was on the check. Now, let me say this. People are like, because she had the bank do an investigation. She had the bank do an investigation, and the bank had all this documentation and proof, because remember, the bank is going to cover their ass and be like, oh no, you emailed us and here's the paperwork and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, the bank should have had her coming in person for $30,000. That's bank fraud. I agree, Corey. I still think that the bank has some responsibility here. I still feel like the bank was wrong. My camera's blurry, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my camera. But I agree. The bank still has some responsibility. I believe 100%. Now, with all of that being said, I still say what I said a couple of days ago. And Corey, please correct me if I'm wrong. Tamika would have had to press charges in order to get her money. So when she says, I forgave my sister, I don't know if you forgave your sister or you just made a decision not to send your sister to jail. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I think Tamika says it because she knows basically that's what she kind of has to say. But I don't know if she forgave her sister as much as I made a decision not to send my sister to jail. Because to me, that sounds like an open and shut case. Either Rocky definitely going to jail because it went into his bank account. They charging him off break. But if there was any connection, if they had, for all we know, Latasha went into that bank pretending to be her. We don't know. I know Latasha and Tamika don't look alike. I understand that. But I'm just saying, we don't know what else is there. We don't know if there's a video of Tamika of Latasha with Rocky at the bank. We don't know that. So because $30,000, I don't think she forgave, especially at a point where she needed the money. I mean, we all could use $30,000, but her needing her $30,000 versus Candy and Tiny needing their $30,000 hit different, right? It hit different. If Tamika, and remember what Tamika said, her mother said, she said, well, you don't know what she was going through at the time. And that's hearsay. That's what Tamika claimed that her mama said. But again, I don't think she's forgiven her sister as much as she just decided she wasn't going to send her sister to jail. Baby, my brother took some money from me. I gave him a particular date to get it back to me, or I was filing charges and showed him the paperwork. I had to do it. Miraculously, I got my money back. Yeah. And the reality is, I think that's just an individual question that all of us just have to answer for ourselves, right? Some people say, I don't care. I filed the paperwork, her ass going to jail. And other people are like, I wouldn't do that to my sister. And I can't tell nobody what's right or what's wrong. I can't tell anybody, well, that's right or that's messed up. You would send your sister to jail or hell no. Like, I can't tell nobody what they would or wouldn't do, right? But I'm just saying in Tamika's case, I think that was the decision. The decision wasn't, oh, I forgive you for stealing from me. The decision was, with this documentation, it's open and shut. It's open and shut. And like I said, God forbid the bank got her on camera. Because let's be clear, y'all know, I mean, first of all, Big Brother got us on camera all the time. But you damn sure know that at a bank, from the minute you walk in the door, you won't want tape. God forbid her sister was with him when any of this took place. You know, so that's the update with that. Now, it gets deeper though. I'm not done. And I know y'all probably sick of it. There's 215 of y'all in the room. I know y'all are probably sick of it, but I'm going to give you what I got, giving you the best that I got, okay? Shout out to Anita Baker. All right. Now, my boy Mims, make it make sense. Can one of my mods drop Mims' link in the chat, please? My boy Mims is doing an interview tomorrow with the daddy, with Tamika and Latasha's daddy. And let me tell y'all a little secret. Come here, let me tell y'all. A little birdie had told me that the daddy is not happy about how he is being depicted on this show. Now, I heard that way back at the beginning. I had already had that little bit of tea, and I was trying to get an interview with the daddy. Mims beat me to it, and shout out to Mims because that's my boo. And y'all know I ain't mad about it because we all chasing the same thing down here in this part of YouTube. So I'm happy he got the interview, and I'm be like this tomorrow. I'm be listening. I'm be like, but he's not happy that they are making it seem like he's some old deadbeat dad that left them hanging, that left the mama destitute and all of that. And from my understanding, Tamika is very close with her father's family, which again leads me back to why the mama don't really rock with Tamika like that, because Tamika is close to her father and close to her father's family. The father is a retired police officer, I think. And he's a pastor now. And so he's doing an interview. So because he's a pastor, I don't think it's going to be no ratchet. I don't think it's going to be no rock, but I think he wants to just clear his name, clear up, like, listen, this is what happened. Yes, me and the mama, we separated, but I was still around. I was still a part of their life. Da, 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 da. If you go through Tamika's YouTube, you'll find videos of her and her dad. Her dad came to stay with her during the lockdown. Her dad stayed with her for a little while, and he's on her YouTube video. They're singing together, and he plays the piano. So she has a relationship with her father, and that doesn't mean that the father, I don't know him. So that doesn't mean, because listen, my perception is my reality. So that doesn't mean that there wasn't some stuff with the dad and there wasn't some hard times or the dad wasn't absent. I don't know. But he doesn't like the way it's making it look like, I was just some old deadbeat and I left the kids to fend for themselves and the mama was the only one who was in their life. He don't like that. So the interview is tomorrow. Y'all go over to Mims' channel. If you are not already subscribed, is the audio choppy? Is my audio messing up? Y'all know I've been having some problems with my Wi-Fi. Let me know if the audio is bad. Put a one in the chat if the audio is bad. Banks cashing forged checks ain't nothing new. I've heard this story from regular celebrities. I remember a story of a supermodel's father wiped her account out cashing checks. Yeah, the banks do it all the time. Unfortunately. Yes, they have family here in Detroit. I met them during the Great Xscape tour. Tiny and Tasha brought me backstage. Okay. I can't wait to see how my top girl spins this one, child. Okay, spiritual gangster Miss Tanya, you up in the Detroit, up in the D. Okay, girl. But yeah, that's my understanding. That's my understanding. I had got that tea, but I can't tell y'all everything that people tell me because I got to verify. But I was trying to get an interview with the daddy, but we're going to go over to Mims' house and we're going to catch the tea. And y'all know I'll tell y'all what happened. I can tell y'all everything what happened because y'all got to go watch Mims' video. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit. I'm going to give you a little bit. I figured the issues with the mom had to do with her not liking the dad. It's very common if the child looks like the dad or has similar personalities. Absolutely. And I said the same thing, Peace. If you go back to my first video, my first review from episode 1, I said the same thing. I was like, it's something with the daddy. There's a reason why she treats the daughter differently. And like she said, I'm a daddy's girl and I act like my father. And you probably look like him too. We're going to see if she look like the daddy. You probably look like him too. But if you act like him, you have his mannerisms, and you a daddy's girl, oh yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. Yep. Okay. Now here's where we get to the Tasha K part of this situation. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip, because here's where we get to the Tasha K portion of the evening. Hold on. Y'all. Now, y'all know last Friday, we did a video at midnight. If you were new here, last Friday at midnight, we did a video. It's 174 likes and 213 in the room. If y'all can hydrate, mother. If y'all can hit that like button, I appreciate it. Now listen. We played a live from the mistress. Now, the mistress's name is unique. It is spelled in a very unique manner, but that is the mistress's name. Now, I'm not going to play that video again because Miss Unique has started a YouTube channel, and she's uploaded that video to YouTube. And y'all know I don't really try to play with the YouTube people too much. When it's on YouTube, I don't try to play with it too much. But suffice to say, Unique is the same lady that back in October, November told us that she had a baby by Rocky, but then she came back 2 days later and said, never mind, my IG account was hacked. Now listen, I told y'all then that was some bullshit. Because why would somebody, girl, don't nobody know you or Rocky. Why would anybody hack your account to lie on him? Don't nobody care about none of them. Like, why would they just randomly pick you to hack your account to say that you had a baby by Rocky? Like, why would they just randomly pick you? So we knew that was a lie when she said the child. Now, then she came back a couple of days later and said that was a lie. She was telling the truth the first time. Rocky, she got a baby by Rocky, and they've been having an affair. And then she just kind of sort of went away. Well, now, we got this show, we got the drama, we got all this stuff that we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. And last Friday, she goes on her live and she goes off because she felt like Tasha had spoke on her child. Now, listen, in defense of Tasha, Tasha ain't saying nothing about your child. You just wanted to get in where you fit in. You wanted to tell your story. You were ready to let the world know that you've been sleeping with this man and this is your story. That's just really what it was. Because all Tasha said in the interview was, there is no baby and I don't know her. That's it. That's it. Now you mad. So last Friday she went live. Rocky, I'm not scared of you. She got that thick, like, New Orleans accent. So yesterday morning I woke up. Hold on. Now again, I ain't playing I'm only gonna play a little bit of this. Because again, I don't, certain people I don't play with, and she one of the people that I don't play with like that. But we're gonna listen to a little bit. Okay? Now remember when the woman came out here. Tasha K said that girl was lying. Tasha K said she's lying. She's a clout chaser. She don't know Rocky. She don't have no baby. Blah, blah, blah. But let's I'm only going to play a little bit. But this is what I woke up to yesterday.
Come on in here. We got a problem. We got a serious problem. Okay? Hurry up, y'all. I know it's late. Y'all come on in here. Let me do one more live because I got to do this across the board. Stay right there. This is important. I'm going to apologize first to the woman that's going to be receiving this this very, very detrimental interview. But I also want to apologize to the person that I said was lying about the things that she put out, okay? And so, do y'all remember
That's Tasha K apologizing to Unique. The night before last, Tasha K interviewed Unique. She said that she was talking to that woman for damn near 3 hours. She said that woman dropped so many receipts that go back 5 years. She said that the woman gave her the phone and opened it up. Said, listen, you can read whatever you want to read. You can scroll through my pictures. You can look at my videos. She said, go. Now, y'all know we question a lot of stuff that comes from Tasha. Let's put that disclaimer out there. But the woman was sitting right next to her, and she opened up her phone. Okay, she did. She dragged that woman for filth. She did. So she put that little tidbit out, right? Guess who she claimed called her while she's on her way to the airport? Well, on her way to the gate at the airport. Allegedly, Rocky called her. And she said that Rocky was throwing veiled threats at her. You know how people do when they don't really want to come right out and threaten you, but they're throwing the threat out, but they ain't really threatening you. Baby, she said that Tasha K is the best platform for side chicks. Listen, she be having a lot of side chicks over there. So I guess
y'all come on in.
I'm only gonna play a little bit of this. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of this. She posted this on her Instagram. This is a snippet. This is just a little snippet of the interview. Shoot, because we're not getting copyrighted. Now, what this is video from allegedly from the girl. You see that says Rocky right there? That's Rocky. That's him right there. Now, that's Unique. Now, allegedly, I can't play that one because it's got music. Allegedly, this is video of them at the hotel room after one of their little rendezvous. Okay? You see that bag right there, that cosmetic bag? Well, men don't call it cosmetic bag. It say Rocky on it. Sir, let me tell you something. You probably don't want to take a monogram toiletry bag to your side chick. Now I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit, just a snippet of the interview. Just a little snippet of the interview.
November, dragging the fuck out of Latasha Scott's husband, Rocky Diddy.
If I didn't want to hurt him or destroy him.
Yeah, you're online with the ultrasound saying I had an affair with this man. So I looked at it and I was like, fake news.
And I was just like, you was every bitch, every hoe, everything you could think of in my head. That's what you. And I'm like, I'm about to run up on this. That's just what it is. Because I'm like, she don't know me, and it was pissing me off because
security
ain't nothing fake about me. Like I'm not.
Well, you showed up today to shut me down. So let's go back to 5 years because this is a long time. Now you say you've been sleeping, according to you, with Latasha Scott's husband for 5 years. Now has this been on and off 5 years?
Consistent. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, people think this. They calling it I'm a side chick, but I'm like, no, this ain't no typical side chick. I don't care what y'all call it.
Now, let's be clear about something right now. She got some ish with her. Because at the end of the day, ma'am, you were messing with a married man. I don't care what promises he made to you. I don't care what he told you. At some point in this 5 years, you found, well, even if he lied to you from the beginning, at some point in this 5 years, you knew this man was married. At some point in this 5 years, you knew this man was married. Now, I don't care what he told you. Now, she told, I'm not going to play that whole clip, but in that clip, there was a story that she told about they rendezvoused after Tasha's birthday one time. He called her and said, I can't come and see you today because today is Tasha's birthday, but I'll be over there tomorrow. So at some point, you knew this man was married and he was active in his marriage, because if he was about to leave this woman, or if their marriage was just for show and it wasn't about love, why would he be worried about it being her birthday? He'd be ratchet on her birthday, on Valentine's Day, or Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like that, so girl, you a side chick. So let's be clear. I don't care nothing about her trying to spin this into no love affair. I just want the receipts. I just want the receipts. Now listen. I got one last thing to show y'all, and then I'm going to tell y'all how this is getting ready to go. I got one last thing to show y'all, because when I opened up my Instagram to look for the stuff we did not ask for, Rocky has posted this on his Instagram. Now, they playing the song Bonnie and Clyde, so I can't play it. It's a video, but he posted this on his Instagram. That's a picture of him. That's Tasha on his back. So that's a picture of him carrying Tasha. The song that's playing is, you see the song that's playing is Jay-Z, Bonnie and Clyde, right? Now let me read y'all the caption. The caption underneath it says, "One thing you can't shake up is this. Tasha, these people have no clue how much we're laughing at them." No, sir. Do you have a clue about how much we're laughing at you? So I guess this is his preemptive strike before the stuff hits the fan. This is him being preemptive. Yeah. Now let me tell you how this is getting ready to go. Where they stand with mom during the affair. Well, I guess depending on how far back they were living with the mama. Because she said it's been going on for 5 years. So let me say this to y'all. Y'all ready? We're in our tribe meeting. We get ready to conclude the tribe meeting. So let me tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. Here's what's getting ready to happen, y'all. Y'all know that I'm going to do the work so y'all don't have to. Okay? That's what I'm here for. It's 212 of y'all in the room. I'm going to do the work so y'all don't have to. Now, y'all know I work a 9 to 5, so I can't do nothing until I get home from work. But tomorrow, I'm going to look at the Mims interview and take notes, okay? Y'all know I got the hook up with the Tasha K Live, okay? A friend of mine done hooked me up. I got the Tasha K Live. So listen, I'm going to go into the belly of the beast. I'm going to go over to Tasha K Live. So y'all don't have to. Because she's going to go live on YouTube, but she's not going to drop the whole interview on YouTube. She's going to drop the whole interview on her app. So I'm going to slide on over to the app. I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to take notes. And we're going to meet back here tomorrow night. Now, it's going to be late. It's going to probably be around 10-ish. Because I need time, y'all. I need time. I got to get the notes. I got to watch the stuff. I got to bring it back here to y'all. You know, I do my Bel Air reviews on Friday nights at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to come back here. P said take the holy water with me. I'm going to take the holy water with me. That's why I'm glad that y'all that's why I'm glad that y'all done cashed at me so I can go get me some crab legs tomorrow. I'm going to need some crab legs after this. I'm going to need to have some comfort food after this. So I'm going to go down to the belly of the beast tomorrow with my holy oil, okay? Some sage, whatever it is that we doing. And I'm going to get the stuff for y'all. And then we're going to meet back here tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be tomorrow evening, about 10-ish. Because I'm not sure what time she's dropping the interview. If she's dropping the interview at 8, I need some time. But about 10, 11-ish. Okay? 10, 11-ish tomorrow, we're going to be back. Do I have a 3-subject notebook with pen? Well, I got my pad right here. Y'all think I need to get a bigger notebook? I got notes from other stuff. Y'all think I need a bigger pad? I got some paper left. Y'all think I need a bigger pad? I got plenty of pens. Y'all know I'm a teacher. I got pens in all colors. I got Sharpies. I got all kinds of stuff. Okay. So Quake says she appreciates it. She gonna be here. Now listen, y'all need to see the head Ursha. Head Ursha, you still here? Kenneth, are you still here? You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do, Janae. We're gonna light the Karen Huger candle tomorrow. See, the Karen Huger candle is for special occasions. We are gonna light the Karen Huger candle tomorrow, okay? Because that's what we're gonna need. We are gonna need the Karen. It's all the way over there. I would get up and show it and get it for y'all. It's all the way over there. But we will light the Karen Huger candle tomorrow. That is what it is there for. The Grand Dame will watch over us. Okay? The Grand Dame will watch over us. And we are going to come back. Laura says she came with me. We are going to come back. Okay. We're going to come back. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. You definitely going to be back. That Candace, are you still here? If Candace, you're not here, how the head Ursha going to leave before the meeting over? The head Ursha gone. Is the head Ursha gone? I'm going to have to put a... Now, Xavier, you might be able to be the assistant head Ursha. I know you've been trying to become the therapist. I don't know if you can be the therapist for the tribe, sir. I just don't know how we can deal with that. But you might be the assistant head Ursha. I don't know. But you need to see the Ursha to make your reservations for your seat. For tomorrow, you gotta have to get in here and you have to get in your seat for tomorrow, okay? So we're gonna shut this down. So I can, and y'all gonna get some reviews tonight. I'm literally getting ready to shut this down and do some reviews. So y'all are gonna get some reviews tonight. I can't say which ones y'all gonna get because it's gonna depend on how the spirit move me. But y'all gonna get some reviews tonight. You a new sub and you loving it? Thank you for being here, Natty. Thank you so much. Listen, hold on, real quick before we go. Let me show y'all this. Hold on, let me show it to y'all. I had to go and get her. I just had to go and get her. So this is the Karen Huger candle. If you're new here, my subscribers bought me the Karen Huger candle because I love the Grand Dame, and they purchased her for me. It is a full wick. As you can see, I've only burned it that one time. Oh, it smells so good. This is it. We're gonna light this tomorrow. We're gonna light it tomorrow. And we'll be back. So tomorrow night, we'll be here, okay? All right? With that being said, if all hearts and minds are on one accord, we get ready to get on out of here tonight. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you for the Cash Apps, Crispies, Reese's Pieces, and Kenneth. Thank you guys for the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. And we'll be back tomorrow night. Mwah. Have a good evening, guys. Not burn for salvation. I'm not doing this with y'all. Bye, y'all.